So yesterday we discussed about three different stagings in Git, add, commit, and push. So today, and actually we also done sending one single file and doing some kind of modifications in the same file. Now today I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to create multiple files, and I'll show you how to push these multiple files in different commits, and how these commits are going to save it in GitHub. So this is what the scenario uh, we are going to make it in a practical way. Okay, so first let me open Git Bash. Okay, so now let me create 6 different files. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll execute a command called touch. So as I told you yesterday, touch command is a Linux based command, so which helps you to create a empty file. Okay, so touch will generally create an empty files. Okay, I can give all the files name here. Okay, so total I've given 6 files. So if you see here in the background, so total 6 files got created. Now my requirement is I want file 2 and file 3 in a single commit, and 4 and 5 should be in another commit, and 6 and 7 should be in another commit. So this is what the requirement, and total 3 commits I have to push. Okay, so let's go with the experiment here. So as we have created different files, so if I execute git status, obviously it will show you all the 6 files. Okay, so it is here, you can see all the 6 files got listed in red color. Okay, now as part of my requirement, so I required file 2 and 3 should be in one single commit. So that means what you have to do is you need to add only these 2 files, like git add file 2 and file 3. Okay, so because I need only file 2 and file 3 should be in a commit, so that's the reason I'm going to add only 2 files, that is file 2 and file 3. I'll just click on enter, and you can execute git status again. Now you can see here file 2 and file 3, which are displaying in green color. The remaining files will be displayed in red color, because now you have updated only 2 files. So now the index file consists of file 2 and 3. Okay, now we'll go with commit. Okay, so git commit -m and the commit message. Okay, so I'm giving a commit message like file 2 and file 3 created. So once I click on enter, so as I told you before, commit doesn't bother how many files that you actually created. Okay, it doesn't bother about it. Commit always considers what are all the files that are updated to index file. So in our case, we have updated only 2 files, that is file 2 and file 3. So commit will only consider those 2 files. Okay, I'll just click on enter. So it's done. Now what I'll do is now I'm going to add the remaining 2 files. Okay, so git status again. Now you can see only 4, 5, 6, 7. Only these files will be displayed. So now what you have to do, git add file 4, file 5. Just click on enter. Now you are updated to your index file with respect to file 4 and file 5. Okay, if you execute status again, so 4 and 5 will be displayed in green color, and the remaining files will remain same. Okay, now let me execute git commit again -m and the commit message, file 4 and file 5 created. I'll just click on enter. Now we have another commit created. So now let's go and add this file 6 and 7. Okay, so let me go with git status. Sorry, now you can see only file 6 and 7. Now what I will do is I'll just add, you can give dot also, like here I'm going to update file 6 and 7. Only these two files needs to be updated, right? So instead of giving names, if you want to update all the all the newly changed files at a time, so you can give an option called dot, or you can also give an option called star. Okay, so it will consider all the files. So I'll just give dot, so you can check the status again. Now your index file got updated with 6 and 7 files, and git commit -m and the commit message, file 6 and file 7 created. Okay, just click on enter. So now you're done with all the 3 commits. So total 3 commits got created in your local machine, right? The first commit consists of file 2 and 3, and the second commit consists of 4 and 5, and third commit consists of 6 and 7. Okay, now after once you are done with your code changes, so all at a time you can upload your changes to GitHub. Okay, so that is what I'm going to show you now. So what I will do is I'll execute git push origin master. Okay, I'll just click on enter. So this is going to push your commits to GitHub. Okay, so it's done. Let me go to my GitHub account and let me reload this page so that you can see all these files available. Okay, and if you observe here, so for file 2 and file 3, you can see the same commit message. The same way 4 and 5, and the same way 6 and 7. Because in that commit we have we have sent these 2 files. Okay,
Sir,
so any
sorry, this is Sriram. I have a quick question here. So, while pushing also, can we do partially, like file 4 and file 5 as one batch and file 6 and file 7 as one batch while pushing?
no, pushing, like, see, when we execute push command, so push will only consider if there are new commits. Like, see here, I've created some commits, right? Then only push will work. Like now all the commits are already be pushed, right? Let me re-execute the same command. So you can see here, it will show you that everything is up to date. It won't send anything. Okay, that means if you observe here, push will only consider commits. It even push doesn't matter how many files that you have created or how many files that you have updated to index. It only consider the commits. If there are any
Okay, sir.
new commits, it will push it. Otherwise, it won't do anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? Uh,
Messages
I'm
that we
sorry.
say.
I'm sorry. I'm not able to hear your voice. Your voice is totally break.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yes, sir. That commit is that command to execute that that message should be displayed in that web, right? That GitHub, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So after adding that files, we need to provide that commit message. So then only that added files will show this commit message, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is just a
The
confirmation.
reason of giving this message is like here, I'm just giving a simple message, but in real time, uh, if you are working on a specific piece of code, so maybe after a few days, some of your team member wants to review your code. Okay, in that case, so while reviewing your entire code, so based on the commit messages that you are given, so it will be easy for him to understand. Okay, this change was because of this reason. So this change was used fixing this particular bug. So like that, you can mention so that any one of your colleague easily understand what exactly the reason behind the change.
Okay. So after adding the file, we should provide a commit message for that for those files which is added in the GitHub, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after that only we are going to push those things, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, understood. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Does this apply to folders as well? Is it just files or because I tried this using a folder and it's not.
Yes. We can also upload folders. It's not in a file. Like if, for example, if I have a folder, if it is an empty folder, it won't be considered. Okay. So if it is an empty folder which doesn't have any files in it, so Git won't consider that. But if you have created a file folder and in which you have lot of files, so all these files will be considered. Got it?
Yes. My folder is empty. That's why.
Yeah. So if it is empty, don't consider. It should have some files in it. Then it will consider.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So once you are done, can you upload yesterday's lecture video because I missed a lot. I was sick yesterday and I couldn't attend it
Okay.
properly. So
Actually,
I'm missing out a lot of things here.
okay. I'll check with the management. Actually, they have that video. Like some people are coming from my end and some people are coming from their end. So some miscommunication happened. So I'll just check with the management and I will try to correct it today.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Like everyday lecture videos are uploaded right away,
Actually,
so it would be a
we
great
are
help.
yes. Actually, we are in the very beginning of these sessions, na? So initially we'll have these kind of backups, and once
Mm-hmm.
everything got stabilized, na, like once everyone got finalized, then everything will be fine. Okay, so daily basis, video will be uploaded.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
guys,
you.
just give me a minute. Huh? Yeah. Any other questions? I think yesterday
Uh,
someone asked
Hi,
about GitHub
Surya.
installation. Yes,
Uh,
right?
yeah, I only asked that to create a GitHub account.
Yeah. Is that clear, or do you want me to show that?
Uh, you want to show that?
Okay. Let me give you a presenter access. You can share your screen for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So have you created a new Gmail account, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just click on sign up. Yeah. Enter your email. So just you, maybe your internet might be slow. Yeah. So now you can enter it. Yeah, just click on continue. Yeah. So now,
It is showing like that.
no, I mean, actually, while creating a password, so there are some limitations in that. Like if you are using your name or same Gmail ID as a password, then it won't allow you to create it. Like it will consist of strong password. So it was recommended.
Okay.
So better
I need to use
some,
something else.
yes, yes.
Then it is showing like this. Can you suggest me anything? Okay.
The
Hello.
password part. Yeah, I mean password should consist of a capital letter and a special character and as well as a numerical value. So these
Okay.
are the things that you need to focus on. Okay, capital letters, small
Okay.
letters, numerical value, and a special character. It was doing the same thing. Yeah, now I think it's
Username, what
fine.
I need.
Username should be unique, as I told you before. You can give your, you can try with your name.
Okay.
Um, you can give, you can just
Username
give
is
as
not
null.
available.
Okay, I mean Nalini TH or something. Should be unique. So if someone is using the same name, you're not allowed to. Yeah, I think now this one available. Just click on continue. So what happened?
It's not taking.
Sorry? No, no, no. Don't
It's not
just
allowing me.
no, no, no. What you have to do is you just enter Nalini TH. I think that is available, and then you can click on continue. It will maybe because of your internet connectivity. I think so. It was taking some time, I guess.
Yeah.
So better go with Nalini TH.
Yeah, Nalini TH.
Yeah. So this is a kind of a productive. So if you want to go with yes, type Y, or if you want to go with no, just type yeah and click on continue. So just scroll down a bit. So this is the registration. Not just click on create account.
Sorry, I cannot hear.
So you will be getting an email verification, so which you have to enter. Actually, because of your internet connectivity, so
Okay.
some issue with that. Okay. Wait. Let me explain you. So first of all,
Okay. Okay. I'll.
let's connect offline better. So let me know once you have a better internet connectivity, so that we'll connect with you separately, because it will load some
Okay.
kind of calendar where you need to make there will be some kind of puzzle. So you need to select that puzzle and
Okay.
then allow you to create an account. So actually that particular puzzle itself is not displayed in your case because of slow internet. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
start offline and then we'll work on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, let me share my screen back again. Okay, now I'll explain another small topic, that is like pull. Okay, till now we have given, I mean, we used push, where we are uploading a code from your local machine, local in the sense your laptop, from your laptop to GitHub. Now I'm going to explain you about pull. So what exactly pull is going to do? So the same, what exactly push is doing, the same thing, but in a reverse way. So from local to GitHub, we use push. The same way from GitHub to your local, we use pull. Okay. So um, let me show you a practical scenario. So in what cases we use pull? See, in real time, so multiple users are going to use the same repository. Multiple users are going to work on the same repository. Like, let's assume there are two developers. Okay, so these two developers are working on the same repository. So developer one, he was doing a lot of stuff on his local machine. At the same way, developer two is also doing some kind of stuff on his local machine. Now, so developer one done with his code changes. What he will do, he will obviously push those changes to GitHub. So now developer one updated some files from his local machine to GitHub. Now, the second developer, when he's trying to push his changes, so it won't allow him to do, because whenever you are uploading any file or any commits, whatever, okay, so the basic check what Git is going to do is, whatever the commit ID, like the latest commit ID that you have it on your local machine, will be compared with the latest commit what we have on GitHub, right? So if both the commit IDs are matched, then only GitHub will allow you to upload your changes. So obviously here in this scenario, as developer one updated his changes, so which are not available on your local machine, right? So because of that reason, your changes will not be pushed. Okay. So what you have to do in this kind of scenarios, you can use an option called pull. Okay, so I'll show you practically. What I will do is, I'm the only person working on this repository, so what I will do is, I'll add a file manually here on GitHub. Okay, so I'll just click on new, create new file, and I just give as GitHub file. Okay, and if you want, you can give some message, some details, and here you can give the commit message. Okay, and then you can just click on create. So now you can see here GitHub file which got created on your GitHub directly. Let's assume this is what the file developer one got updated. Okay, let's assume in that way. Now, So let me create another file in my local changes. So now I'm a developer too, and I'm going to create some files in my local machine, and then I'll try to push it. So let's see what it's going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll use again touch file 8. Okay, so git status, yeah, so git add dot, so git commit -m file 8 created. Okay, now I'll try pushing it. So I'll just click on enter. So obviously, as I told you, so it will show you an error. Okay, your changes will not be pushed because here you can see an option, message called rejected, because it will show you that whatever the changes that you have in your local machines are not up to date. So before pushing anything from your local machine, so first of all, you need to update your local code should be up to date. Okay, otherwise it won't allow you to push it. Got it? So now that is what the error we got here. Now what we have to do is, first of all, you need to execute pull command. So I'll use git pull origin master. Okay, you just click on enter. So it is going to ask, it will display one word. So what you can do is you just click on escape colon q for quit. Okay, so it will automatically escape, I mean it will automatically come out from that file. Now if you see here, you can see this GitHub file got downloaded, which we created in GitHub level, right? So now you can push your changes, which that is file 8. Now it allows you to upload your changes to GitHub. Like, let me reload this page now, and now you can see file 8 got uploaded. Got it? So this is a pull command. Now I'll explain you about the another topic, that is nothing but a branch. So for that,
Wait,
I'll,
can I see those commands you just typed right now, please?
sorry,
Can I see the command you just typed? Git
which one? Okay, git pull
git pull.
origin master.
Let me see.
Instead of push, pull. That's it. Yeah, that's the only change.
But it does. You said it does not allow, right? So I have to do git push first.
Sorry.
You said that did not allow it. So do I have to do git push first?
No need. See, in what cases we use this pull command is your local changes. I mean, for example, you are using you are working on a particular repository. Okay, so while pushing your changes, so there will be some validation happens. So that validation is like your local latest commit that got already updated in GitHub will compared with the commit that is, I mean, the latest commit in GitHub. Okay, both the comparison will be done. See, if I created another file in GitHub manually or whatever, that means there won't be same commit ID, right? Obviously, the latest commit in GitHub will be changed, which is not available in your local. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, pull command to make your code in a sync.
So actually, I have a doubt that why it is was rejected. So that's we are using pull command to pull those files from the GitHub and push it.
That's the reason why I mentioned here there will be some validation. Okay, so validation, what exactly it is doing? uh, here, for example, you have created one file. Okay, so that's the only file that you have it in your local machine. Initially,
Okay.
the same file is available on GitHub. Fine. Now,
Uh-huh.
someone created another file on GitHub, right? So we have only one commit earlier, but in GitHub we have two commits because the other new file got created, right? So that's the new commit. But in your local machine, you have only one commit. Is it clear?
No, actually,
That
I'm a bit curious. Okay.
okay.
So
Um,
can you please
yeah,
execute it?
I'll try to show you with Paint or something. Let's assume there are okay. So one is your local, and the other one is GitHub. Okay. So I have created one file called file1. Okay, that's the only commit I have. Okay,
Mhm.
so initially I created this and I added, committed, and pushed it. Okay, now
Mhm.
GitHub also having file1.
Mhm.
Now later on, if I create file2 over here and if I try to push it, it will automatically push. But if in case like someone has created some file2 over here, okay, now if you observe there is mismatch, right? So here in your local machine file1 is available but file2 is not available.
Mhm.
Okay, if you observe on GitHub level you have two commits. See, file2 creation also will be saved as a commit, right? So if you observe on GitHub level, so you have two commits, but whereas in local machine you have only one commit.
Mhm.
Okay, so that kind of validation is going to happen. Like file1 is going to validate, I mean the commit, the latest commit what we have in local and the latest commit what we have in GitHub, we both will be compared. So if both got same commit ID, then your local instance will allow you to upload your code to GitHub. Otherwise GitHub will reject it. That is what happened here.
Okay. So
in
if I update, yeah.
in that case what you have to do, you need to execute pull. So once you are done with pull, whatever the file2 that you have here, so that file2 will be downloaded here. Now
So
both are matched and it will allow you to push your changes.
okay. So basis on this, so that local machines and GitHub should have the same files, right?
Yes, not
Okay.
files, commits. Okay, so
Commits.
here we
Okay.
are only considering commits, not files.
Okay.
Your local machine might have 10 files, but it will only consider what are all the files that you have committed.
Mm.
Okay, if you
Okay.
don't commit those files, your local machine, whatever the files that you have, it doesn't matter. Only it will consider the commit IDs.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions before I continue? Okay, fine. So now let's talk about a branching strategy. Okay. So first, let me explain you what is meant by branch and what are the advantages of using branch. Okay. So for that, what I will do is I'll simply use one. So by default, when you create a branch, okay, by default when you create a repository, not a branch. By default, when you create a repository, by default there will be a branch created. Okay, so that default branch name we call it as master. Okay, in some cases we also have another name called main. So main or master, both are same. Okay. Some repositories will be created with a branch called main, and some repositories will be created with a branch called master. Okay. Now, so this is the master branch. Let's assume, yeah. Now, let's assume I'm making some commits. Okay. So let's assume this is commit 1, and this is commit 2, commit 3, and commit 4. Okay. So let's talk about the real-time scenario. So now I made 4 commits, and one I'm developing that application. Okay. Now I'm feeling that okay, this application is working fine as expected. Okay. But here, if I like, what I will do is I'll be waiting for the code change. See in real time how the projects are going to work. In as I told you in the first beginning demo session, so how Agile is going to work, right? Parallel executions of teams. Like once you are done with the first requirement, so before it will reach to the testing team, but meanwhile you will start working on the next requirement. That is how your work will be, right? So now you're going to work on the same branch because that's a main branch or a master branch. So you're going to work on the same branch. Now you want to send this piece of code, like the commit which happened with 4 commits. So this piece of code you want to send to the testing team. Okay, you want to send for the build, and then that artifact you want to share it with the testing team. So which will take some time. But meanwhile, developers won't wait. So they'll start working on the second requirement. Okay. Now what we can do in order to save your code, so we can create a branch. Okay. So what I will do is after done with my 4 commits, I'm going to create a new branch here. So the advantage of using branch is, so whenever you are creating a branch, whatever the latest commit that you have, so with that latest commit, the branch will be created. Okay. So the advantage of using this branch is it will have the same copy of your current branch. So till now, whatever the code we have, right, the same code will also be copied to a branch. Got it? Is it clear? And once you create with the branch, so these 2 branches will work totally individual. Okay, there is no there is no link between this master branch or the newly created branch. Okay, only at the time of creating, both the branches will be same. But once you create it, you can create n number of files on master which will not reflect on branch 1. The same way, if you create some files on branch 1 which will not reflect on master. Okay. So guys, give me a minute, I'm getting a call from office. Guys, I'm really sorry. I need to attend another meeting. There is some issue, it seems, so I need to attend that. So for today, I'll just end up this meeting 15 minutes earlier. But tomorrow, if possible, we'll take some extra time and we'll cover this time period. Okay. Is it fine, guys?
Yeah.
I'll explain branching part again tomorrow. Don't worry. So I need to attend that immediately. So that's the reason I'm going to end up this meeting for today. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. Bye bye.